All right, guys, we're going to hop directly into the lobby. Thank you for watching that break. Lithium, my dude Lithium in chat says, BaseTradeTV, just don't hide the NASO sound guy, you're all set. Well, unfortunately, he snuck onto stream and ninja'd our audio earlier, but since then, seems to have recovered.
Yeah, he pulled a cable too, that sneaky little rascal.
Digital cables are so easy. But all right, folks, it's a best of 5 grand finals. The winner of this is going to get 50 bucks. The loser is going to get 10 bucks, but it is worth noting they've both already qualified through the BTSL Season 1. Gotta give some big love to all the sponsors though for making this possible. Obviously, Ting, today's featured sponsor, but we got Twitch, we got Match Arena supporting us backside of this. We got Yord with those lovely wood watches. We got peopleimages.com, stock photos for all of your desires. And last but not least, Dodger Coffee Co., making some of the best coffee this side of North America. Make sure to check all of them out. But, oh, this is already up to no good. Jesus Christ. All right, top left, we got the blue Protoss Deer.
And in the bottom right, being a cheeky, nasty boy, this is GuMiho from Psystorm Gaming. I was going to say, talking about those wood watches, you know what else would watch? This grand final.
I would watch this grand final 10 times out of 10, Maynard. And I would appreciate that pun every single time.
Do you know what else is a wood watch, Taryn? This tournament.
All right, so Deer, really big scout with this. The probe comes across early to harass. We've seen this out of Hero and everybody else. That much is annoying. But when it gets confirmed that it's a proxy, ooh, that probe is so happy it went out on the map.
Yeah, and again, this is abiogenesis, so the rush distance is quite short, which means it can confirm cheeses a lot quicker. Of course, it also means that the Zealot's getting forced out here, which is a little bit annoying, but the Zealot actually can make a difference. People sometimes think, wow, why would you need a Zealot against a fast unit like the Reaper? It can be microed against all day. Well, the AI of the Reaper actually gets messed up by the Zealot if it's not target firing those probes. And in fact, it's going across the map.
You know what, though? This is really important that the SCV was there to see it go across the map, to rush this wall down that GuMiho may have otherwise been a little bit more complacent about doing. So the... whoa, Reaper was getting surrounded. But yeah, he might not have actually been prepared for the Zealot. If that got to the SCV line, this could have been devastating for GuMiho, but now he can just repair that wall all day.
All freaking day.
Also, gonna go ahead and ban this guy in chat. Guys, I just want to quickly state that without our sponsors, without the ads we play from time to time, this tournament wouldn't happen. So if you are enjoying the games, I hope you are, by the way, enjoying the games that we have, it's because of them we're able to have them. So if we don't play these ads, we don't get games. Simple as that. If it really upsets you that much, go write about it in your diary.
Yeah. That's how change happens. You bottle it all up inside.
Well, that and I'm not sure why the alert's not coming through. We just got a Sailor Moon sword of awesome righteousness. 47th, my dude. 10,000 bitty bits. And oh, the biggest. Oh, the starboard was 100% Blizzard. Please. Oh. But 47th.
All this stuff happening.
Yeah, there's a lot going on. We'll give you some love in a sec, dude. Thank you so much, though. I just want to acknowledge that it happened. Probe gets picked off. Starboard is canceled. Proxies are shut down. And GuMiho is actually left in a very awkward situation because now his starport timing is so insanely delayed for anything he'd want to do. Forget the proxy aspect of it. He can't build medevacs. He can't build liberators. He's out a whole production building when he's got almost nothing on the field. This is bad.
These two Cyclones can tussle with these Stalkers, but the Phoenix is going to make things tough. They can lift them up, and they do lift them up. Oh, the Zealot actually body blocking that Stalker a little bit. But yeah, Cyclone's not bad against Gateway units.
There's an interesting priority, too. He was trying to shoot the Cyclone that was in the air. It's not so bad, but it was further back. I wonder if he would have been better off just fighting the one that could still move on the ground. Well,
he gets a couple Stalkers there, and the Zealot frees trouble. And keeps the Cyclones alive, which is the most important thing for GuMiho. Stuff hasn't been going right for GuMiho in this game until just now. That scuffle was like the one thing that went well for GuMiho so far in this game. The Reaper's got a little bit of damage, but...
Oh, that's annoying. So he's got several SCVs to make up for this because he was repairing, but that's annoying.
Oh,
one of the Phoenix was
that
down.
gave him vision. That depot gave him vision to keep the lock on for that Phoenix.
That is actually such an important detail. Shout out to that depot. But
yeah, clutch depot.
I'm gonna try to manually play this. I don't know why it didn't show up on stream. Maybe the alerts are just broken right now. Yeah, it's not going through. Really? Why is it not going through the stream?
I heard it in the alert box he gave me. Oh, the boys! The boys are coming. They're going for a run. This is, if you guys don't know, pretty all in. But with the amount of cyclones he has to bully this, he's also got repairs for them. What with the SCVs being pulled? He's got repairs for days.
If the shield batteries are done, this might be difficult. But the shield batteries are barely not done. One's finished up here. He does tear through the stalkers pretty quickly, but most of the cyclones are gone, and those SCVs are not doing much despite their attempts to repair. I think that's it for GuMiho. GG. Yeah. K1 goes to Deer.
An action-packed, intense back and forth there, but Deer getting a map in the series, so... Ouch.
Good start for
47 is... Thank you very much for those 10... Was it 10,000 bits?
10,000 bits, guys. That's $100 right there. The guy is just... But I think the alerts are broken, because I can't even get them to play on this screen. So, I'm sorry, 47is. Know that we love you and appreciate you. Thank you very much for the bits. That's super generous, man. Although, the fuck, I have to. Okay, so just so you guys know, I commissioned this really sweet portrait from poster from 47ness, and I gotta pay him for it still. So here he's cheering bits when I just gotta give it back to him in a little bit. But thank you nonetheless, my dude.
Hey, I didn't think I went through 47ness.
I'm really excited because you've seen the poster. You know what it looks like, and I'm gonna show it off at the end of the stream, guys. It is so sick. It is so sick. Oh, is this GuMiho and Deer? Game, but yeah, 47 is absolutely fantastic artist. He did that really quick sketch out of Scarlet once she won. That was really cool to see. He has the old poster, which is actually hanging up on my wall there still. The one with me and Zombie Grub. Like, dude is so freaking talented. And the coolest thing was, I got to meet him at BlizzCon, and he just had art to hand out. I loved it. It was so sick. But okay, black, pink for map 2. Classic map that we all know. Once Maynard gets in here, we'll get this party started. Oh, dear, and that's going to apparently show his... Okay, one sec, guys. Maynard BC. Well, that's a little awkward for timing. I really want to not play an ad. But... I'm not. Hello? I mean, I can always solo cast in a pinch. It's not a big deal. But it looks like Maynard's actually gone. So, guys, what I can do, because like I said, I don't play ads. Give Maynard a second to come back. I'll just show you the poster now since we're talking about it. Which one is this? The small one? This is gonna be so big on stream when I put it on. It's like actually lagging trying to input the image. This was a mistake. Please don't crash OBS. Whoa, that is so big. That is way too big. Okay, hang on. I'm gonna have to shrink this like a freaking lot to even fit this on. I should just screen region this. This is ridiculous. But okay, you could kind of see the shape of it while I do this terribly and poorly. It is so cool. But here's a quick look at the poster image we got, guys, for... Okay, that'll have to do for now. BTSL poster. This is one of the things we're going to put up in the shop. So it's like, hey, if we can contribute to the prize pool, get something cool for it, right? So we're going to have these posters. I'm going to print up a lot of extra ones that we're going to sign at the event and have like giveaways for later and all this. But man, I love 47's art. But this is so sick because, of course, if you guys don't know, Zombie Grub's doing the Asia Open with me. Maynard's doing Korea with me. Wardy's doing Europe with me. Such a sick poster, and it gets all the casters in. It's got a sweet logo at the bottom. It's got great, fantastic art in the background. Seriously, if you guys like at 47s in chat, tell him he's just a fucking phenomenal artist, because he really is. But if Maynard's not back soon, we'll probably just have to go through this game without him. I'm sorry for this, guys. Give me a sec here, because he's not responding. BaseTradeTV, do you still have the wood burning? Sharkbait, I had it displayed up here actually for a little bit, but it kept falling over. So it's in my closet, but I still have that thing, dude. That was like the first fan art thing I ever got. But oh, looks like he's back. Boop, 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 boop. Well, he said he's back at least. Hang on.
I am back.
Oh, welcome back, dude.
Hey, man.
Awesome. I was actually right at that point of like, should I just go without him? But hey.
Yeah, my ISP resets the IP address in the middle of the morning. I need to really call them and fix that.
Well, that sucks.
Yeah.
You good if I call you on Skype?
Sure.
Don't get your webcam back up. Yeah, I didn't know you just kind of disappeared. I was like, oh no, what happened? Was it you?
The internet just dropped completely, and then it's come back. Really annoying. Something I need to fix.
Hey, well, guys, we're gonna be hopping into Blackpink then in just a moment. Sorry for the awesome delay there, but yeah, Maynard's back, so we'll get this party started. Let me see if the players are ready. We'll worry about the webcams in a moment. That's really not a priority. But Deer says, go, 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 go. Just waiting on GuMiho. Of course, we don't want to go if one of them's like AFK or tapped out or something. What is SL? BTSL, Base Trade Star League, fam. But all right, intro time. We'll see you guys. We'll see you guys in game. All right, folks, we're back and we're getting into game number 2. Now, really quick to note, this poster that we just showed off, it's not actually up in the store yet. Match Arena is still setting that up because they'll be doing the printing and they'll be doing the shipping for all this stuff. So that will be up sooner than later, but not right now. We also have t-shirts and other things that are going to be up in that store. But at the moment, the only thing that's actually up on the Match Arena page for the tournament is the Dodger Coffee Co. Coffee Bag Beans, which is not a bad thing at all. It's actually pretty good. We got some really good feedback from people after that first run with them, and it seems like people enjoy it. So hey, I'm happy to know we're not advertising a shitty product. Buy yourself some good coffee through Dodger Coffee Co. But
yeah,
we're getting back into it, guys. Right into the thick of game 2. In the bottom left side, he's up 1-0. We have the red Protoss Deer.
And in the top right, it's currently down 1-0. This is the blue Terran GuMiho.
Not sure if we'll see him pull the boys again, but you said it best last game. Nothing was going right for GuMiho. That Cyclone fight was the only thing that went well for him, and even then, kind of barely.
Yeah. Oh, nearly losing an SCV to the probe as well. Does survive, so no damage done technically. And he is going to drop that low ground CC. Now, this first probe of the Protoss is always a jerk and will never, ever leave you alone.
Have you heard tale of what Hero has been doing with this, by the way?
I have heard tale.
I just didn't think there was a way a probe could be a bigger dick until I saw one get recalled from a Reaper.
Yeah, he is a probe recaller. It's pretty much just Hero that I've been seeing doing that. There is, I saw a clip of Harstem actually killing an SCV while dancing around the Marine. And that was a clip that really made my day. Like, I'm a Terran player, but that made my day. I had a good chuckle.
I can respect good micro, no matter how much I hate the race that's doing it. I can always respect good micro.
Yeah. Oh, a robotics facility going down here for Deer back at home. So he's not going straight down the Twilight Council path, which a lot of Protosses tend to do.
Yeah, and notably not a Stargate opener, something I think he's quite credited to use well. So, I mean, he might throw it down later if he's worried about something, but this means there's not going to be Phoenix. There's not going to be Medivacs.
Whoa.
This is an interesting amount of spam I've not seen before.
Yeah, this is a new kind of spam.
The high
anyway, bit of a Reaper
BaseTradeTV.
scuffle here.
Hello. What
Hello.
I'm assuming is strange bots.
Yeah. Hello, bots.
So...
But we had a little bit of a scuffle there with the Reapers.
I'm sorry, I love that these bots are targeted for like American hate when neither of us are American. I am Canadian, you're Australian, and we're just seeing people make fun of America in chat. Good job, guys.
Yeah, I mean,
you nailed it.
yeah, both of our countries are part of the Commonwealth, and we have prime ministers. But good one, bots. You really taught us a lesson or two.
Yeah, we're just gonna throw on some followers only mode for the rest of the cast, guys, just to keep the bots out. Love your faces, but yeah, 3 minutes. It's not so big. Not such a big deal.
It's a huge deal. Just calm down, everyone. Just calm down.
I just
a Marshall Dimebag stack. I had a question in chat about my Marshall stack. It's just a Marshall stack. There's nothing Dimebag about it. This Reaper sees some gateway units, pulls back. No third Nexus or anything for Deer just yet, or is about third Nexus o'clock if he wants to take one. But so far, he's not done much of this robotics facility yet. It's just interesting for me.
Well, his opening might be different, but it's the same thing he did against Innovation with quick double forge. And Reaper's going to scout this, which is really nice.
Yeah, it certainly does. Double forge, very powerful for Protoss, because that's generally where the chrono boosts are going to go, and that gears him up for a late game, but he has to get to that point. And GuMiho looks like he's got a thing or two to say about that. He's got 31 army supply of Marines heading across the map.
Yeah, this is that problem with the double forge. It's powerful and great, but expensive, and takes, like, you guys gotta consider the actual cost of the forges plus the upgrades going into them right now. That is the difference in army value right now, frankly.
That's all right.
If GuMiho hits with this,
as well, they can boost across the map and reinforce. Stim just finished.
I look at this and there's some cool potential here where Deer with good force fields could actually keep a lot of this army back and buy that time to get 1-1. He needs that 1-1 to take on this army. 19 supply to 49 when it comes to the army doesn't look good for the Protoss.
No, not really. That's a lot of DPS in this Marine Bowl here. And they're going for it, man. One of the sentries goes down. Nice force fields from Deer, but there are medevacs, and this third Nexus is going to have to be cancelled at least.
Force fields are going pretty well, but this actually ends up hurting Deer as he can't reinforce the base now.
He doesn't cancel it, so that's going to be a kill here on this Nexus. Tank's coming up to help as well. GuMiho may not be done with just this Nexus. He might actually just straight up go for the kill here. It's looking like he might be able to do it.
I like the unsieged tank right now actually quite a bit. Sieged up would be great, obviously, and there's a good spot you can take here because it will be able to reach the assimilators, give him that vision from the medevac. Oh, even that can reach the robo.
Wow, really?
I don't know if he'll have enough time to chip away at it because he's got to defend against these stalkers. Blink comes in, picks off 1, 2 of the medevacs. Big blink pickoffs out of Deer. But the sentries are left exposed. A bit tip for tat. Nope. Turns around to defend the tank.
Tank nearly left open for those stalkers to blink on it and get taken out, but GuMiho does get his units in position just in time, and now the natural wall's in trouble. Deer is in a bit of an awkward spot with his stalkers. He really wants that tank, and he's going to dive on it now.
Oh, no.
There's a reinforcement tank coming.
No. Okay, he sends 1 Marine back to get the robo. It was at 13 health. I was like, there's no way he gets away from this fight and doesn't at least get the robo. I mean, it's important that GuMiho keeps up the pressure because he's, well, frankly, all in with this, guys. He's got no upgrades of his own coming up behind this. Deer's halfway to 2-2. If you want to see Marines never kill anything, watch them go 0-0 against 2-2 Zealots.
Yeah. Oh, it's an observer there. GuMiho is still with a pretty scary army. Amazed that he hasn't killed that third Nexus. Really wanted to just good army trades there. He had that third Nexus in the bag if he wanted to kill it.
I think so, too.
Oh, he did. Sorry, my bad. He did kill it. That's a retaken. I was looking at the minimap. My bad, guys.
The charge is on the way, too. The longer this goes on, even with him starting his own upgrades, this gets not so good for GuMiho.
Yeah.
He's been dealing with stalkers that have spent the majority of the game running away, right? That's why this army fight is going so well for him, and it's looking so easy. Plus, he's got a big supply of units, but once Deer actually roots down to fight, he's got these charge slots, he's got 2-2. He should take a really good fight. In fact, for a small period of time, it's going to be 2-2 versus 0-0.
Yeah. That's double forge for you, man, with his chrono boosts. It's, the upgrades are going to get pretty good with the Protoss if you dump those chrono boosts on those forges.
Well, it's partially that and partially the fact that GuMiho, of course, took his engineering base so late. He was trying so hard to just win.
He was, he was opting for army supply rather than longevity. Like he didn't want this position. He wanted to have one already.
Scanning the main actually baits. This is not actually a drop coming down, so the stalkers there are a bit out of position. Kind of useless, frankly. Oh my god, the Zealots take so much damage before going down.
Yeah, and I don't have charges yet, actually.
Well,
charges
are
about to finish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll get the Nexus in this way, which will be real nice.
Oh, this is so sick. This is so sick. Making choke points against these charge lots.
Is it enough, though? Those upgrades are still so good.
Yeah, charge lots are getting thinned out here. There's still a fair bit of bio left on the top and on the ramp as well. With reinforcements, I think GuMiho can take this fight.
Yeah, without Zealots to support the Stalkers, they're also going to go down pretty quick. Not enough money for these Warpers, so the third base not up, not mining. This is not looking good for Deer. GuMiho's got his opponent down to 8 supply. GG.
Got him.
Got him.
Wow.
GuMiho ties it up 1-1. Looking pretty good there, GuMiho. Oh, right, we got to get your camera back. I had to hide it because it was showing Skype stuff.
Oh. Should be back. I'm pretty sure I reactivated it.
You're good. I had to hide it because when your camera disappeared, it showed your Skype conversation with me, and I was like, "Oh, let's get that out of here and not visible to thousands of people."
All of our links of cute girls that we're sharing each other.
Yeah, that's happened before. But Catalyst is the next map selected by Deer, so we'll go to game 3 here pretty quickly. I will just mention right now, guys, we are, like, regardless of who wins this, we are going to go to a commercial break after this game is done. It's a bit of a breather for me and Maynard, so so if you're also just on the edge of your seat, you're like, I gotta go to the bathroom, hold it in, just one more game, and then you're free to go for 2 minutes, easy peasy. No, I'm not playing. I could never take on Deer. Get me out of there.
What's the biggest thing you've noped out of in your life, other than that lobby just now?
Some things I probably shouldn't say on stream, frankly. We're gonna hop into Catalyst, guys. We'll see you in a few moments.
Touche.
All right, folks, welcome back to game number 3. Things have been tied up 1-1. Excuse me, that's 1-1, not 2-1. And spawning in the bottom right side, it's the blue Protoss Deer. And
in the top left, steamrolling in the natural Deer and taking a map away from him. This is GuMiho, the Tau Terran.
The Tau Terran. Let's remind you guys what they're playing for. They're already qualified through. Both of these players will partake in the BTSL Korea group stages, but there's $50 for the winner, $10 for the loser. So a little bit of cash to say thank you for playing these extra games, giving us a little bit of extra entertainment, but also to help determine seeding when we start setting the groups up.
Yeah. And there's that block on that Reaper ledge there for Deer. He doesn't want none of that. It's not about that Reaper life.
I love that when they did add in the Reaper, the little, because this map, for those who don't know, didn't originally come with a Reaper pop-up spot back here. I guess more visible on this side. They also put in these caution lines, just like, hey, every player who doesn't read the patch notes, I need you to look over here for a moment. Let me catch your eye with big caution sign and an arrow pointing to the cliff.
It also gives you guides for your build grid to make sure that that structure is lined up perfectly to make sure that you don't get any Reapers in your main.
Oh, wow.
See?
You are correct.
See?
That is like, oh, this belongs in like /r oddly satisfying.
It does, actually. Screen cap.
Dude, I love watching those things where like the vacuum fits perfectly in the corner and stuff like that. It's just like, ooh, so good.
Do you know one of the most satisfying things I've seen, like in an image that's not of the lewd variety? Like cable management. When you see like a server or something and all the cables are like perfectly aligned, they're all like wrapped up together and they're all like color coded and shit. For some reason, I'm like, oh God, that's so good.
I wish someone would do that with my dreadlocks.
Someone did. My dreads are very nice.
Actually, I don't know if you saw this, a really funny metagame that happened. There's this cool like thing, this wand for it'll tape down the cord on the floor, but you roll it over to straighten it out as well. And someone did this with spaghetti noodles, fork, and a scotch tape thing that had been rubber banded to the back of the fork.
What?
It was so good, but still so satisfying to watch. It's so dumb.
Damn. But still.
Depending what race you are, another satisfying thing could be watching Deer or GuMiho win. So bring it back. GuMiho, okay, yeah, he took a victory, which was nice, but it was still a really hard fought one, and I really am not a fan of these Terran all-ins. Not because it's like, oh, they're not entertaining. That was fun as hell to watch GuMiho fight that out, but they don't seem that effective. Ooh, nice double pro kill.
Speaking of effective, this Reaper's putting in work and getting scouting information. Oh, raise it! 420, raise it. Oh, never mind. Not going to. Hellions get the job done.
I'm sorry, you got me with that one pretty good.
You're welcome. Oh, this is actually good for GuMiho. This Oracle spending its energy in the middle of the map.
I didn't kill the Hellion, actually. It gets to go home and get repaired. Even better.
That's such a sick bait for GuMiho. Now the Viking's going to be out. Now the Oracle does Bupkis.
Yeah, it's going to turn on, and with 16 energy, can only last about 5.5 minutes. Because that's how it feels sometimes, man. I swear to God. But he does chase us off really well.
I was about to do the cast thing going, good point, Rifkin, but...
He's laughing because he's been there. We've all been there. You're like, this thing, why is it not running out of energy? Come on!
This Oracle has one dark purple square of energy, and then it just lasts the entire game, kills an entire mineral line. You're like, no, come on.
It's like a really lame version of the how it looks, how it feels series Joey does, but that's how it is sometimes, man. But all right,
yeah.
The deflection on both sides is good. Deer actually does not let those Hellions slip by. That was gonna be such a cool move if GuMiho had squeezed them in, but not the case. Oracle also doesn't get much damage done on both players. Just continue on playing. Downside though is GuMiho, excuse me, it's pressed the wrong button, is down but 10 workers, but the third CC plus mules should help make up for that. Ooh, this one. And this could hurt.
Yeah, this is looking threatening. The Viking cannot beat that. And that mineral line does not have turrets. It does not have marines or widow mines. There's a cyclone here, but honestly, the Cyclone can be lifted and killed.
You tried to land the Viking. I love that. He's not gonna quite get the Phoenix, or maybe he will.
Oh, tit for tat.
Tit for tat.
Punch for punch.
She has to cloak right away, so that's a bit of a problem. A lot of energy already lost. Widowmine is over here. If you just beat him into it, he can kill one of the Oracles. I don't think they're low enough for a double kill.
Not quite.
Like I said, 5.5 minutes and no energy.
It has no energy, but it is still laser beaming. It happens. And now that the cloak's been used, this Banshee doesn't have the ability to harass very effectively as an observer anyway.
Yeah, I think we missed a Widowmine shot going off too. 19 probes did not die to a Banshee. That's for damn sure.
Yeah, no, that Banshee is not that effective. Wait, the Banshee did get work done.
Well, if a Widowmine went off, it would be dead, but it's not dead in the... 19 kills.
Not from that one Banshee, surely.
Must have been Hellions running back or something. Like, there had to have been more than the Banshee that we had missed out on. Either way... What are the kills on this Banshee in the top? 0. Yeah, so I think 2 of the Hellions had slipped back in while we weren't looking, perhaps. Either way, good for GuMiho because he needed to do some damage. He was behind so much. He was going to take more as these units come across the map. One tank won't hold this. One tank doesn't stand a chance.
No, it does not. There's Widow Mines here and some bio, but honestly, the Phoenixes are very, very scary here. Because they do that. And now there's no tanks. No tank you.
No tank you, indeed. Other side of the map, Banshees go in, but with the Observer out, the Phoenix cleans them up real quick, and I think this is already game. This is just snowballing so quick.
Writing's on the wall for this one. Deer has broken GuMiho's defense, and he is in the infrastructure. There's a Banshee doing some damage for him, but he can honestly, like, revelate it, or even just wait for it to run out of energy and kill it.
Reveal it?
I said revelate it.
What is revelating?
A spell revelation?
Would that actually be the... Oh, you got my brain churning on this one. Because I'm thinking, like, revelations in real, like, terms, like, that would... I just don't know if Revelate's okay. It doesn't matter. Games
it
set
probably
match.
isn't.
Like GuMiho's pulled the probes, and this is desperate, but not gonna work. He's super dead.
Yeah. Even, I mean, deader than Quake 1 Deathmatch. Let's say deader than
Deader than the
Hellgate
Ugandan
London.
Knuckles meme.
Yeah, that's pretty dead. But it's not as dead as Hellgate London. That's even more dead.
What was that one game they had? Lawbreakers. They're paying all the streamers to play for that month.
Oh, yeah.
I remember going through the Twitch list.
Battleborn?
Battleborn was actually not too bad on its own, though. That had some people actually playing it.
Yeah, but it's dead.
Well, either way, yeah, GuMiho's still fighting for the last guys. He's like, I've got 1-1 upgrades. He's got nothing. But no, GG.
Do you know how dead GuMiho is? He's so dead, he's deader than True on Acid Plant. That's how dead he is. Now that was dead.
That's a bad case of the feels bad man right there, man. Why you gotta go there, dude? Why you gotta take it to that extreme?
I'm just trying to just paint a mental image of how dead GuMiho is in that game.
All right, guys. We're gonna go to commercial break, like I said. So 2 minutes while we get to game 4. This could be the wrap up of the series. Either way, thank you for joining us. I gotta tell you, I didn't get any sleep for the cast today. I didn't think I'd make it to the end, but this the games we've gotten, this surge of energy. I'm on my second win now, for real. So I'm really excited to see how this falls out. But we are gonna go to break. All right, folks, welcome back. If you're just joining us, we're hopping into game 4 out of 5, possibly the last one though. Let's see if this wraps up here or not, because yeah, this is just a money match. Not a lot riding on this, but he is up 2-1 and looking to secure that money. We have the red Protoss Deer.
Yeah. And in the bottom right, looking to fight back. This is Psystorm's GuMiho,
who's sent out a pretty quick SCV. I'm wondering
certainly has.
I'm wondering what this is going to be. There's been this surge in the Korean scene where they've been insisting on proxy Marauders versus Protoss. Not a fan of it. I hope that's not what it is.
He hasn't even taken a gas yet, so no. Okay, there it is.
Well, we'll find out what it is.
I dislike proxy Marauder as well. I mean, the second gas is going down, so this could actually be a proxy 1-1-1, or at least a proxy factory. Yeah,
throw it all on the line. Not a bad idea, because Deer is going to scout this, so I mean, no point in hiding it, right? Just kind of off to the side. So the probe's going to come in. He's going to see no barracks, big red flag. He'll check the back of the base probably just to be sure, but I mean, he's going to know this is a proxy. GuMiho is also a guy who's been pretty cheeky about proxies, so it's kind of in his MO. You know what he's going to be doing.
Yeah, it's in his dossier. There's already a zealot on the way here for Deer, expecting the Ew.
Yeah, so for those who don't know, you go for quick concussive shells. It does hold units in place, so the Cyclone out of the factory can kill them. And you take Marauders, you take Cyclones. They can, like, 1v1, 2v2 just about any unit that comes out of the Protoss gateway. Fine, cool. But then the problem is you get outproduced. There's suddenly 3 and 5 Stalkers, and you've got 1 Cyclone, 2 Marauders. It just snowballs, but in a bad way more often than not. But I have seen this work. It's not like a build that never works. It just doesn't seem to work often on stream.
Yeah, no, it absolutely works. Otherwise, he wouldn't do it. It's just that it's going to make the game pretty short, and Deer, if he makes the right choices, will have what he needs to hold here. So the concussive shell is going to slow down the Stalkers, make things a little bit easier for the Cyclone to pick off.
Yeah, but that's where the Stargate comes in.
Well.
Get a Phoenix, start lifting things up. Can't shoot back. Void Ray even could work. Also, big thank you to Battle Wheel for that Prime sub. Alerts aren't working, guys, and I don't know why. Blame Streamlabs, but yeah, thank you for the sub, dude. Where's it not working for me?
I got the Muzak. Another one.
Try refreshing it, maybe see if that works. Okay, whatever. Worry about that later. Not important, because this is a game and possibly series deciding move. If this fails for GuMiho, and it has a high chance of doing that, then Deer walks away 3-1. Cyclone on the front line also will be taking the brunt of the damage, but it's got the shortest range, so it needs to be there Shield battery keeping that Zealot alive forever.
Don't lose that.
Oh my god. Oh,
okay. Yeah, GuMiho's now in a lot of trouble. I think he may have just lost this game.
He almost doesn't kill anything either. It took so long to kill the Zealot through that shield battery. Like, there was such a good shield battery, such a good Zealot decision. Another shield battery coming down. But this starts getting to that point of production. Like, this is done without Warp Gate. As Warp Gate finishes up, this becomes easier for Deer to deal with. Yeah,
that's the thing. And there's also Stargate Tech now. And the Cyclone is using a lock-on the Oracle, which will not kill it. The Oracle can laser beam that Cyclone down. Bit of micro here from GuMiho, but the Oracle wins the day. So now there's multiple Stalkers, high hit point Stalker. That Marauder is not going to do anything. GG. Deer wins 3-1.
All right, so like I said, guys, Deer and GuMiho were both qualified through, but now Deer's got that seed a little bit higher, a little bit better, might have some better matches for it. We'll find out, because we have 3 other Korean qualifiers to go through to see which of these groups, or what the groups end up looking like. But to be clear, so everybody's aware, there are 7 qualifiers in total that the Korean players can still compete in, because they are eligible to play in the Asia Open tournament as well. But yeah, that was brutal for GuMiho, unfortunately, but also really cool for Deer. Good to see him in such good form. But with that being said, let's
Sorry, I was chatting with chat.
It's all good, dude. I'm just going to lead into some quick shoutouts for what's happening soon, and then we can do our own shoutouts after. Because one of the really, really big deals is, of course, hey, cool, we're back for Elite League tomorrow. That'd be awesome. But Wednesday, I really want to push this as hard as I can. Wednesday, we have our first amateur tournament. It's going to feature Diamond and Below, so pretty much everybody can participate. The winner's going to get an hour of coaching. The second place, which has not happened in the past, is going to get something like a co-op commander of their choice or something. Blizzard's basically just giving us cool prizes to give to the second place, which is awesome, of course. But that will happen during the BTSL Europe qualifier. So the idea is that once the Europe qualifier is done, we'll cast the finals of the amateur tournament. So it's your chance to be on BaseTradeTV live, and of course win some coaching. So I really, really implore you guys. It doesn't matter. The point is, this is for newbies. So if you say I'm bad, I don't stand a chance. Well, that's why this tournament's there. It's for you, because you don't have to worry about some Masters League smurf coming in and kicking your butt. Because we're going through a lot of things to try and make sure no trolling happens. It's supposed to be good sportsmanship, good fun. So really, if you are in the category Diamond or below, I implore you to sign up for this Wednesday. Come February 14th and play some StarCraft 2. Who knows? You could find some really bad people who are worse than you playing this, and you might just make it to the finals, man. No matter who you are. But yeah, other than that, we showed the poster already, so I'm not going to do it again because it took forever to load on stream. But it looks good. It looks great. We'll have those up in the store hopefully by end of week, if not into next week. The Match Arena page is going to be there all season. I mean, we're dedicating to this. We have this and the Alima League, and that's it. I don't have other projects. We might throw an odd show match on a day off if I'm really bored, but like, we are focusing on the BTSL, guys. And I think it's going to be great. I think there's going to be a lot of good games to come. I mean, this first qualifier, if this is any indication of the rest of the season, I'm so already just happy with how it's gone. Like, so good.
Me too, man. It's been there's been some one-sided games, but there's been a couple really good bum clinching games as well tonight, and generally happens when you have a bracket as sexy as this one.
That is a way to describe it. Yes, absolutely.
Bum clinching?
Absolutely. So the couple things here, we'll do our shout outs. We're going to talk about the sponsors one more time before we go, but we also have this cool, I guess Streamlabs recently put in a credits feature. I've never used it before, so I'm testing it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we'll see how good it works. It's supposed to basically list off all the people who subbed and like donated and stuff during the stream. I think it's really cool if it works, but we'll find out if it works. But we got a lot of love today, man. A lot of bits, a lot of generosity from all you guys tuning in. So thank you, everybody. I know we couldn't do like every single shout out. We couldn't do, the alerts weren't working at the end, but we got hella bits today, dude. I don't even know where all from. Like, I know 47 has bombed us with like 10K, but we got like a shit ton outside of that too. So thank you, everybody who contribute. Wait, no, we didn't. I've been bamboozled. It shows 10,450 bits, but 30,000 on stream for some reason. That's not accurate. But okay, anyways, regardless, big love from you guys in the chat. Thank you for everybody hanging out with us. I know we had some weird trolls and some really strange anti-American bots. But it was a good time, and I loved it. But big thank you to all these sponsors for making this possible. So like I said, I don't know if the code's been set up. I'll go confirm with David later today, but Dodger Coffee Co is going to have a, I think the deal is 10% off or something if you use code BTSL on their site, or maybe we have a unique link. I actually don't remember. We'll have to go look into that. But big thank you to Dodger Coffee Co for taking a chance on us and doing this tournament. I'm hoping we can do them well, do them proud. They were so fun to work with for our amateur event we were through with them, so I'm hoping that this one goes well too. People images, stock photos, all that good stuff. We ran a whole tournament, people images, StarCraft League, you know the deal. Check them out if you're doing any projects and all that sort of good stuff. Ting, what I feel so bad. Like I almost want to say nothing because you should know them so well, but there are longest time, biggest, best supporting folks to work with. I can say this with sincerity. I honestly do not look forward to working with anybody as much as I do with Jesse and the folks over at Ting. So if you guys are from the United States, you're looking to save some money each month on your phone bill, consider checking out bttv.ting.com. You get 25 bucks off. You basically get to try a month for free by using our URL. And then, of course, last but not least, we got our wood watches with Yord. They look sexy. In fact, I've got mine right here just ready to show off. We're going to have some cool codes and other stuff to give away with them, but they're really nice watches. They're made out of wood, so they're light, they're fancy, and frankly, they're really good conversation starters. I love showing this thing off when I go to parties. Really? Wow. Yeah,
I suppose it would. Yeah.
Whenever we go to like Twitch after parties and stuff, there's always like a good handful of, did you watch me to wood? I'm like, yeah, let me take it off and show you. You want to feel this? You like it? Like, it's so good for that stuff. But Maynard, my dude, thank you for joining me tonight. I know we had some weird hiccups. God forbid. Let's hope they don't happen again. But I really appreciate every time you come out to cast, man. So thank you so much.
No problem, dude. In fact, that reminds me, I'm just going to write in a little piece of paper right here, call ISP about IP reset. They do it in the middle of the night, every night. So I'm just going to make sure that, and it always happens when I'm streaming in these wee hours. So,
the wee hours of the night. Tweety, tweet, tweet.
The wee hours. The wee hours. So it's not acceptable because it's, you know, it's how I make my living, man. Can't help. Anyway, shout outs. You can follow me at MaynardSE2 if you enjoy my stuff. If you want to get into the mind of the man, that's where I do a lot of my tweeting. All of it's, well, not all of it, but like 99% of it is StarCraft related. And I also have a 99% StarCraft related stream on Twitch, twitch.tv/Maynard. You can click on my name in chat and just follow it that way, or you can just follow it, you know, by going to Twitch TV Maynard, where I stream a lot of ladder, do a lot of self-improvement stuff. I've recently discovered how much I love the Ghost. So I'm doing that in pretty much every single matchup. I'm making a lot of nukes. It's been fun. It's been a fun ladder. I won't say I've been winning a lot, but it's been fun. And that's what video games are all about. But I don't think I'll be streaming tomorrow because it's 2 a.m. I got to visit someone in hospital tomorrow. It's going to be a rough day tomorrow if I try and stream, but I might try and do that. I've had a bit of a sore throat past couple days.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, man.
It was all right. I must have caught it over the interwebs by from Zombie Grub, but not sure how that happens. But there you go.
Well, like I've heard there's like computer viruses. It would make sense that you could transfer them. I'm just saying.
You're right, Rifkin. That must be exactly what it is. I've just been noticing that like a lot of people have been sick, so maybe it's just going around, which is weird because we're on literally on different sides of the world. Well, I will say, like, because a lot of you guys have been doing back-to-back events, it kind of makes sense that the same crowd would be the ones coming down with stuff. Like, yeah, we're all probably like really, you know, run down, overworked, maybe. Overworked and underpaid. StarCraft, baby. By the way, is that a Katowice shirt you got on? I just noticed, like, a little name tag thing. Yeah. Nice. It's from last year's Katowice. Well, guys, if you want to follow the channel, I would, of course, really appreciate that. We always do StarCraft stuff here. You always find good quality 1080p content, so be sure to tune in if you enjoyed it, because we got a lot more coming up. 4 days of the week we got dedicated. We're going to have every Monday, same time, same bat channel, all that stuff. Me and Maynard here with the BTSL Korea. Even when the groups start up, same time as always. Tomorrow, we got the Alima League. Wednesday, we got BTSL Europe. And Friday, so Thursdays are kind of a day off, but Friday, I got the Asia Open with Zombie Grub. So
full cast and crew of good people, good times, and I hope you guys will join us for all of it. I have, as I said, been streaming a little bit on my own personal channel lately, twitch.tv/ref_king. Granted, it's mostly VR stuff, so if you're not interested in that, then whatever. But PUBG, VR, I do non-StarCraft stuff on my channel. We do StarCraft stuff here on BaseTradeTV. Keep it nice and segmented. But if you guys want to get involved with any of this stuff, like I said, there's a Match Arena page you can check out. There should be cool rewards and awesome things you could actually purchase. So you're not just like donating money for nothing. I'm hoping we get really cool goals. Like I said, I'll say this again. It's February 12th, right? 2018. At the time of saying this, the stretch goal rewards are not accurate. I'm just playing around with numbers and we're trying to see what kind of stretch goals we can add there. So like I said, doing things like flying Wardy out, increasing the prize pool, creating a flight tournament for an NA player. Things like this are things I would really love to be able to do if we raise more money, because the money we have is already there. We're doing the tournament, guys. It's happening even if we didn't raise a single dollar. So every dollar we put into this tournament should just enhance it for everybody else. And that's the goal at the end of it, to make sure everybody watching, everybody playing, everyone just enjoys it. That's how I'm approaching it. I know when we tried to do stuff in the past, it's been a little bit more focused on other things, but I want this to be like Hell It's About Time, where it's a StarCraft party, man. We're inviting all the cool people.
I love parties and I love StarCraft.
Hell yeah, dude. Anyways, guys, I won't take up your time any longer. We're going to go end this stream. I'm going to test this credits feature. Hopefully it works. It'll be really cool if it does, and if it doesn't, it'll look awkward, and then we'll find somebody awesome to raid. So be polite, be nice, be kind, be courteous, and have a great rest of your day. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.